Australia, we need to talk about recycling.
Many of us will have crossed paths with our bins a few times in home isolation. It's certainly not feeling neglected, but it does need you to get to know it a bit better. Many of us don't know the rules of what we can and can't put in our bins at home, and frankly, the rules are confusing. They differ by local council area across every state and territory.
91 people aged between 18 and 30 who were surveyed by us rated their knowledge of their local council area's recycling rules at about here. And this is a problem.
Throwing the wrong items in the bin can cause huge issues at the recycling plant, and a lot of the time it'll send the entire load to landfill. Waste management experts call it wish cycling, and they say there's been a huge increase during the coronavirus lockdown period. Tony Curry from the WCRA says this doesn't come as a surprise. He described the difference in rules and regulations as complete madness.
One of our members recently said to me that trying to do business in Australia is like trying to do business in 8 different countries. We have 128 councils in New South Wales. Having 128 councils with 128 different sets of rules and regulations on waste management is confusing. They all want to do it differently. They all think that they're smarter than the rest.
He says the wiggle room is letting recyclers take advantage of state-based waste levies designed to encourage recycling.
So in New South Wales, our waste levy is $143.60 per tonne in the Sydney metro area. That waste levy, instead of encouraging recycling, it's being used by transporters to subsidise the cost of long-distance transport from Sydney into southeast Queensland, where the landfill tip fees are much cheaper.
He says federalising the rules in a way similar to the Work Health and Safety Act could be a way to solve the problem on all fronts.
We need federal laws and federal regulations across all parts of the industry. If we had that, then you could mount a national advertising campaign to reduce issues like contamination and to promote better recycling outcomes.